What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with Stonjourner and Iron Hands. Now, if you guys saw our last video, you guys saw a Stonjourner team that was built for Series 1. But with Series 2 debuting on the ladder in just a couple days, I thought it'd be fun to look for another Pokemon that could really take advantage of Stonjourner's Power Spot. And that's where Iron Hands really comes in, because Iron Hands has a 140 base attack stat, which is already huge before you consider the fact that it does have Quark Drive, which is going to up its attack stat, as well as Stonjourner with Power Spot, which is going to give it that extra 30% damage. And with stab moves like Drain Punch and Wild Charge that are actually going to hit a lot of other Pokemon really hard as well, those are going to hit extra hard when you have all those bonuses in place. Of course, it does get Fake Out as well, which is nice for Fake Out pressure. That way, especially if you end up starting them or bringing them in later on, you can always end up faking out a Pokemon to ensure that your other Pokemon ends up getting another hit. And especially since Iron Hands has a 154 base HP stat, it's going to be extremely hard to knock that thing out. But just in case we do see a Pokemon that does get like Earthquake, or like Garchomp or something like that, we can always send Stonjourner out there to be able to go Wide Guard. That way, either they get their Earthquake blocked, or they're forced to go into another move. So that's part of the reason why I think these two are really great together. So we'll get into these battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just having chat, just make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. So one of the things that I didn't mention in the intro is the fact that we actually have a couple other Pokemon that are really going to take advantage of the Power Spot as well. I mean, Flutter Mane is extremely strong as a special attacker, and even though, you know, we're talking about Iron Hands, which is a physical attacker, the Power Spot also power-ups the special attack as well. So it's going to be really nice to have that kind of in our back pocket as well. This does look like a lot of Dragon Pokemon. I see 4 of them, along with there's an Electric, as well as, of course, Cinderace, which we know is fire. And then, of course, Lucario too, which is pretty cool. But that's where Stonjourner is going to come into play. So we're going to go Stonjourner, Iron Hands. Trying to think. You know, problem with bringing Tyranitar is the fact that, again, they have 2 Mons that are probably going to have fighting moves on them. So that'll be really tough. But let's go Flutter Mane as well. It'd be really tough to bring Vaporeon. I don't think any of them have Ice Beam or anything like that, so I think we'll bring Dragonite too. Is Choice Banded? We're just going to have to make sure to pick the right move. So we do have to face 2 Legendaries here, which I've yet to really do, especially on the same team. So it's going to be a really interesting one. I've just got to hope for the best. Hopefully it's a good lead. Hopefully it's not going to be like a double Legendary lead. Okay, well, okay, that's a little rough. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So let's go, No, I don't know why I even thought about that. Let's go with the... I mean, the gravity would really help the Rock Slide. And then do we have any other Pokemon that have not 100% moves? No. Okay, so I'm going to take my chances with the Rock Slide. And we're also going to fake out Koraidon? Yeah, Koraidon, because the other one is Miraidon, right? There's Electro Drift. And that's a crit, too. I mean, to be honest with you, especially with Stonjourner's special defense, yeah, I probably should have ended up going with that one. Okay. That's okay, though. That's okay. Good thing here is I think we're going to be able to just go for the Dazzling Gleam. I think we have the speed. Yeah, I think we have the speed on it, so we'll do that with Flutter Mane. I know we really didn't get the Power Spot out there for much, but we did get it for that Fake Out. Look how much that did. That's pretty awesome. And the good thing here, too, is the fact that we do get the Photosynthesis because of the sun being out. So Iron Hands actually would have gotten it anyways because the electric terrain. So the booster energy, it would have been nice to actually have that as like a life orb or something, but it's okay. So let's do that, and let's go for a, be honest, it might be smarter to protect here, but I think we'll go for the Drain Punch over there. Dazzling Gleam should knock out on the right for sure. There we go. Okay. Nice crit. There we go. Alright, now I'm just hoping that, like, the Drain Punch is going to do enough. Actually, if I'm being completely honest with you... Woo! Way to hang in there, buddy. To be honest with you, the right move probably would have been... Okay, that's totally fine, actually. On the next one, we're going to end up going with the... assuming... well, depending on who comes out, of course. If it's like Garchomp, not going to be able to do that. But I was going to say to go with the Wild Charge just because we do have the electric terrain out there. So that's going to be even stronger. So even though we don't have the Power Spot out there right now, at least having the electric terrain would be really, really nice. Okay, that's fine. And... Alright. Cool. The Intimidate's not cool, don't get me wrong, but... Okay. They do have Terra, which is a little rough. And we do have Dragonite, too, in the back still. Now, we do have Focus Sash on Flutter Mane, which is nice, so... I think the only spread move that Salamence actually has, I think would actually be, I think, Breaking Swipe, and that's not going to do anything to it. So let's just go with the Dazzling Gleam. The Drain Punch would do so much, but we're just going to go with the Wild Charge over there, and let's try to KO him. Ooh, that EQ is going to KO us, though. Ooh, KOs himself, too. Wow, I'm kind of surprised they would actually sack them like that. Wow. Yeah, goodbye Iron Hands. That's okay. Flutter Mane tanked that like it was nothing, though. Wow. And let's go. We got D-Knight. We can literally go anything right here. I think we're going to go for the Extreme Speed just because it's neutral, and why not? So we have the Extreme Speed, and you're gone. Perfect. Good game on that one. I'm glad we had Flutter Mane too, because especially with the Photosynthesis activated, because of the sun, thanks to Koraidon, really helped us out, especially in the speed department. Even though it's extremely speedy anyways, and it probably would have outsped all of them anyways, it's still nice to have just in case, you know? But good game on that one. Ooh, okay. So, Iron Moth is not a Pokemon that I know very well. Iron Treads, I believe, is Ground and Steel? Or am I making that up? I don't know, I'd have to look that up. I think in that case, I think Vaporeon's going to be I don't want to say a must-bring, per se, but it's going to be pretty important. But I think we're still going to start Stonjourner and Iron Hands. And we'll Vaporeon and... Do we go Flutter Mane? You're a really strong... The only problem is with Iron Treads. And I guess Iron Moth too. Both Irons actually would be tough, and I would imagine they would bring them both. But I'm going to take my chances. We'll go Flutter Mane. At least we have the Focus Sash, and we know we're going to get at least one move off, as long as we don't switch in mid-turn, you know? I want to throw in that disclaimer just in case we end up doing that. But again, Stonjourner Iron Hands. We're going to make that work. We're going to make this happen. Again, that first fake out did a ton. Alright. Okay. Well... the other thing that we could do too, and this is something that... Let me think about this. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to terrestrialize into just a fighting type. So let's go with the Rock Slide. Yeah, let's terrestrialize and let's fake out Iron Treads. Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna have to withdraw Palafin anyways. If they were gonna keep it in, that would have been the one we would have faked out. Ooh, oh, this is good. This is good because we get the Rock Slide here. Okay. Good thing about the Rock Slide is if it connects with Murkrow, I mean, they might be Eviolite, and if that's the case, maybe it won't do 100, or not 100, pardon me, it won't do half, but I'm hoping that it'll do about half. At least, you know? Fair enough, that's the right call. Alright, so we just gotta hope that it connects on Murkrow. It's good. I know we miss on that because of the Protect. Please tell me we hit... There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. About half. That's good. So let's go for the Wide Guard on this one. Do they have any Ghost Mons? Actually, at this point, I think this would be it's going to be a good move anyways. And plus, we are fighting now. That's going to be a 2x stab. So let's do that into Iron Treads. We're going to Wide Guard. I'm hoping that's going to block from like an EQ or something, but... Fair enough. At least we... Hopefully we can KO on this one with the Drain Punch, because we are a 2x stab. Stonjourner hangs in there. That's awesome. Now here comes the Power Spot. Power Spot plus not Protosynthesis. Quark Drive plus 2x stab. So long, Iron Treads. That was fun. Alright, at least we can go for the Rock Slide on the next one, though. Who are they bringing out next, though? Oh, they got Palafin. That's going to be a little tough. 0 to hero. So let's go for the Rock Slide. I wonder what their Terra would be, though. Well, we can withstand a physical hit for sure. Drain Punch is a 2x. Wild Charge would do so much, though. But they could protect with Palafin. That's the thing. But I think Drain Punch would do enough. This is where I think we're going to replace... yeah, there's that Protect. It's alright, at least we did the Rock Slide. They might go... Oh, that's smart. That is extremely smart. Alright, I think this is the first time that I hope that we end up missing on the Rock Slide. Nice. Okay, good. That means that Murkrow has to stay out there. The good thing about that is maybe they have Foul Play. I know that would suck, but... this is going to be rough, though. But at the same time... That means... yeah, but they might double into Iron Hands, though. That's the downside. I should Protect, I think. But I think we're going to go into Palafin on this. Boom Burst, huh? Interesting. I did not think that they would end up being a special attacker. Interesting, though. Gotta love the casual ladder, right? Oh, and they get a boost up in their special attack, too. Snarl, huh? Again, another move I'm extremely surprised about. We hit the Rock Slide, that's good. Murkrow's gone. Palafin, on the other hand, now. I think Palafin might be gone, too. Because with the Drain Punch, yeah. 2x stab again with the Power Spot, yeah. No. Even so, even if that was a, like a Wave Crash or something, I'm going to have to calc that out. Because we are pretty, it's a pretty good defense mon. So, at that point, yeah, it's a really good defense mon, and we have a lot of HP, and we are like full in HP as well. So maybe we would have. It's possible we would have survived that. I think potentially. But let's go. Let's go Stonjourner. Let's do that. Yeah, Drain Punch isn't gonna do enough, so let's just go Wild Charge. They're gonna protect. Be really nice to end this one with Stonjourner, you know what I mean? The Wild Charge, it's not going to do much. Or anything, pardon me, because they ended up... I can't believe that I did that. Like, seriously, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I ended up putting it on sleep mode. That's why you always keep these like on your controller, or you have like a single controller and not just hold the Joy-Cons that way. Anyway, my bad. So, I mean, thankfully that wasn't on the ladder, so it's not like we dropped in ranking or anything. I think we were pretty close to the win. At least they get the win then, you know? That should feel good then. That's okay. So on this one now, I think we're going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to Stonjourner, Iron Hands. Flutter Mane would be a little difficult here, although Flutter Mane would be pretty decent with the Shadow Ball, but if we do end up running into like a Follow Me, that would be pretty difficult. So, instead, it doesn't matter. We're still going to go Flutter Mane. And this time, I'm actually going to go T-Tar too. I think that's going to be the play. I haven't brought T-Tar yet, so I think that'll be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah, you know what? You can tell it's been a little while since I've done this. It's getting dust accumulating on it. Alright. We're good to go now. Okay. No more of that, right? Okay, this is perfect. Okay, well, maybe not perfect. Perfect probably isn't the right word for it. Alright, honestly, because I feel like they might swap out Iron Treads for Indeedee, I don't want to do the fake out. So I'm going to try to be smarter than that. So let's go Wide Guard. Let's go Wide Guard and Drain Punch over there. Okay. Oh, he might be stopping that for maybe his... Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's not at all what I was thinking. My bad. Okay, so what I was thinking on that one, and thankfully, again, we have Power Spots. We didn't even have our 2x stab on that one either. That just totally KO'd. But what I was thinking is maybe it was going to go EQ, and it was going to have weak armor and weakness policy, and that's why they went Endure, but I am not gonna speculate. I have no clue. So on this one, we're gonna have to Wide Guard again, just because we need to really, really stop the we need to really stop the Expanding Force. Because I know that Armarouge doesn't have another Psychic move. I know Indeedee does have Psychic itself, and that's going to hurt a lot into Iron Hands, but... yeah. Thank you for that HP stat. My goodness. Okay, now if I had a Darkmon, that would be really, really nice. Stonjourner would get taken out, though. Oh, I do have a Darkmon. I have T-Tar. Okay, cool. I would get killed by an Expanding Force, though, with Stonjourner, though, wouldn't I? No, I wouldn't, because I would be bringing out the Rock. Yeah, I would be bringing out the Sandstorm, which would bring up my special defense. So let's go Rock Slide, and let's go into T-Tar. That'll stop us. Okay, well, at least this will still hopefully KO. Okay, that's going to be a little rough. And what is Iron Valiant again? Is Iron Valiant... Fairy Fighting? Yep, Psychic doesn't do anything. That's awesome. Oh, almost on Indeedee. So close, but it's okay. It gets KO'd by the Sandstorm. That's always good. Dunzo, that's awesome. Okay. Now here's what we do. This is where we end up terastallizing. So we go for the Wide Guard, we terastallize, and let's go for the EQ. I know it's not going to be huge on Iron Valiant, but I also know that Iron Valiant doesn't have an extremely high defense stat. It ain't bad, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, and here comes Grass, though, isn't it? No, it's Valiant. What is it? It's Fighting. Okay, so that's going to do a lot of damage into what would be Stonjourner, then. Probably going to go for the Fighting into T-Tar, only because of the... only because it would have been 4x effective. And definitely would have KO'd. Smart. Smart. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, that Aura Sphere is going to KO for sure. Oh, not there, though. Yeah, no, we're good on T-Tar. Smart. We all get protected by a Wide Guard, which is pretty cool, I guess. It's not bad. Good thing is we do have Flutter Mane in the back, and Flutter Mane's going to be able to KO... no, maybe not. Ooh, that's going to be a little tough, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so we're going to go... Let's go with that still, anyways. And, let's go for the Brick Break over there. At the very least, we're going to get... Okay, yeah, they're going to go for the Wide Guard. That's fine. We're able to survive one Aura Sphere. So at least we're going to... Okay, and one Moonblast. Alright, I had to think about that for a sec. But the Aura Sphere would have been a 2x stab, so... Yeah, the fact that we did more damage is a good thing. Okay, now the terrain should be going away soon. They get hit by the Sandstorm, that's good. So do they. We're gonna go Terra Blast over there. No, and I think we're gonna just have to sack T-Tar. The problem is... Alright, let's just go for that. Yeah, they didn't go for the wide guard that time. That's good. Ooh, poor Stoney. Okay, we gotta hope that we can survive an armor cannon now. Oh, it gets knocked out though. Thank you. Thank you, Life Orb. Glad that kind of helped us out there, right? Oh, I forgot about the fact that we turned ourselves away from a Dark-type Mon. It's one of those things that sometimes you just have to remember about terrestrialization and stuff. Still getting used to it, but we got this. It's fine. So they already lost their Terra. We have Iron Hands. We have Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane has the... Oof. Hold on, though. How much longer do we have the Sandstorm up? One more. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So let's Fake Out. Let's Shadow Ball. Do they have Protect? They don't. Okay. That's right, they have Endure. That's fair. That... Ooh, that's not good. Actually, that'll be okay. Yeah, I don't think they have a spread move. The only one that they had was Expanding Force. Yeah, they have the speed now. That's okay, though. We can still deal with that. Flutter Mane keeps its Sash. If only we would have had the Sandstorm up for a little bit longer, but that's okay. Let's do that. Let's Drain Punch. Let's Shadow Ball one more time. Oh, they have Heat Wave. Fair enough. Thankfully, we had Sash anyways to kind of take care of that, but there we go. And Shadow Ball. Nice. Man, I didn't think about Heat Wave. I forgot about that. So I guess they have Heat Wave instead of Armor Cannon then. It's pretty cool though. Alright. Good game on that one. Alright, let's do... I think we can do one more. Just because I DC'd on that second one. Even though it was like right at the end. I feel the need to actually just win one more. So, ooh, here's a problem. We got... I was going to say Flutter Mane. Which we do have Flutter Mane. That is a problem. Let's go, first of all, let's go Stonjourner and Iron Hands, but Iron Bundle, that's a bit of a problem right there. Problem is, Vaporeon would be awesome for that because of Water Absorb and not having to worry about Ice, but I do know that it also does get Freeze Dry, which is super effective against Water types, so that is not great. But, what I think we can do... I still think we go Flutter Mane, though. I still think we do, and I think we're going to actually bring, I think we're actually going to bring T-Tar as well. We're going to go with that same team from last time. Same start, same lead, everything. So it's perfect. We're facing Iron Hands, Flutter Mane, Iron Bundle. Like, that's an all-star lineup right there. And, of course, Volcarona is pretty dope, too. Dragonite. Kingambit. I'm kidding. Kingambit's actually a pretty dope mon, too. Problem is, I know sometimes they're a flying type. And that would be a serious problem if we decide to go out with Earthquake or anything like that. But I think we're going to be okay. Flutter Mane, Iron Bundle. So I'm really hoping we can stop them. Let me think about this. What are they? Up their speed. That's fair. We up our attack. That's fair. So we're going to go Wide Guard. Okay, so from all the information that I've gathered about Iron Bundle, my 8 battles against Iron Bundle, anytime you lead a Fake Out, they end up protecting. Because I can't Fake Out Flutter Mane. So, We're going to go for a wild charge into Flutter Mane. Iron Bundle's going to protect. We're going to go for the Wide Guard. Hopefully they're going to go for the Dazzling Gleam. And then hopefully this will at least get them down to Sash. They don't have... Oh, that's right. They had the booster energy. Hello. Sometimes you need to pay attention, you know? Sometimes I just forget to do that sometimes. That's not bad there. And we took, what, like 50, 60 HP in damage? Which, don't get me wrong, that's a lot. But... Oh, Dragonite now. I think on this one we're gonna go Rock Slide. Who's their other... Oh, this works. We're going to do that, and we're going to go for the Drain Punch into Iron Bundle. That way if they swap out and it's Kingambit for some reason, and maybe we should have done that into Dragonite because here comes normal Dragonite. It's going to be rough. Please go into... Yeah, damn. Oh, that's rough. Miss on a Hydro. Let's go! It screwed me over so much in the past, and it works out for me this time. Let's go. Let's go. We KO Bundle. That's perfect. I am so happy. We finally dodged a Hydro Pump. Oh my goodness. We're so lucky. Alright. There's Gambit. Alright, so... let's go for a Rock Slide. And let's protect. Because they might try to go for a Sucker Punch and an Extreme Speed. Here comes Extreme Speed first. Blocked. And then I bet you this is Sucker Punch. No! Okay. Well, hopefully we can get a flinch. Hopefully we can get a flinch. Okay, that works too. I understand that. Makes sense. So let's do that. Who do we have left in the back again? We have T-Tar and Flutter Mane. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to be good on that then. So let's just knock out Gambit. Main thought process here is that if we knock out Gambit and they're choiced into Extreme Speed... Oof. Oh, the crit. No! Oh, man. Okay. Oh, well, actually, if they did go into Stonjourner, that makes sense then. It's okay. The good thing is we do have Flutter. We do have T-Tar. Oh, the bad thing here, though, is the fact that now that we put up the Sandstorm... Yeah, on this one, I think we have to go for... Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we can actually go for a... I know this is going to hurt Flutter Mane, and I am extremely sorry for that. I really am. But let's Terrastalize and go for the EQ. Thought process is Dragonite is no longer a flying type. Kingambit's on the ground. They can't do a damn thing about it. So we go for that. We're going to end up knocking out our Flutter Mane, but Flutter Mane does get both... Pardon me. both moves off first. So that'll be good. And when I say both moves, I mean the Dazzling Gleam. It's going to hit both people. Or both Pokemon. It's fine. It's going to do a good amount of damage. But we're good. Dazzling. But at least the EQ should take care of it. Should take care of all of them, I think. Goodbye, everyone. T-Tar just wipes everyone off the field. You gotta love it. Dope. Alright, that's what I'm talking about right there. And that's without the Power Spot, too. But T-Tar, let's go. So as you guys can see, Iron Hands along with Stonjourner and that Power Spot really make for a pretty deadly combo. I mean, even that Fake Out on Koraidon on Koraidon actually hit really hard with that Power Spot. That's a legendary Pokemon, so at least to me, that's pretty impressive. But either way, that was a lot of fun. Obviously, Iron Hands being a really, really strong Pokemon, it's really nice to go with some hyper offense sometimes. And we're going to have to do that again, especially if we have Stonjourner around for a bit. Maybe we'll have to pair it with something else like Roaring Moon or something else too. But either way, that was a lot of fun. Some really great battles. And hopefully that shows you that Stonjourner and Iron Hands together actually are a pretty good pairing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.